What's up guys, staticzzgaming here. I am playing some more Black Ops and I'm using a FAMAS with a silencer, which is my usual gun, and I'm using my usual setup, which I have scavenger, I think I have marathon and sleight of hand, yeah, and claymore. So this is probably my favourite big map. I tend to use this gun, especially on big maps. Well, I use it on all maps, but I like this on big maps, especially with the silencer, because it muzzles the recoil, and which is why I use it. But I'm using the sticky grenade, and I've recently purchased the flashbangs instead of just using the Nova gas, which isn't as good. But halfway through this, it do like a 10-second lag because my dazzle was playing up a bit, and plus I also pull up I think it's here, I pull up the Xbox screen thing for like not long, because I was getting a bit annoyed with my dazzle because I have to keep recording it 3 or 4 times before it actually records properly without uber lagging, which is why I say a lot of times don't buy a dazzle. So yeah, here I'm just running around the outskirts of the map, which is what I tend to do, and because the outskirts a lot of people tend to have a big battle in the middle, and there are a few people running around the outskirts. The way I tend to get my kills is by people not face on, and if they are, it seems to be from a long distance. So I think this is when I pull up the screen. No, I can't remember, but I am actually currently recording through theatre mode. See here. So this is why I'm carrying on playing. If you got a bit freaked out, but so yeah, here I was just looking at a message, but get rid of that in a sec. I'm not sure where I am now. Reading a message. I'm a slow reader, as you probably gathered. Right, okay, yeah. This is the room that I'm in now. I normally camp, not camp, but I normally stay in the room, put a claymore down, and there's like 3 windows, which is probably, in my opinion, the best spot in the game, especially with this gun, for getting long range kills. But so that's where I tend to try and run towards the middle and the end of the game. But at the start, I'm just sort of around here. So yeah, I'm just running here again. This is where I'm shooting at now. The person is around there as I go later on, and that's another great spot on this map. I love the sight on this gun as well. This is probably the best sight for a gun, a submachine gun anyway. I prefer not to have any sights on any guns on this game, because all the sights on, especially guns like the assault rifles and the commando, it seems like there's a lot more recoil and far range. It's a lot harder to get kills like that, like I just did there, and which is why I don't have any sight. And silence is perfect for me because it suits my playing style stuff. But yeah, scavenger. I mean, I think ghost is, you can substitute it for the first perk. And so that's why I don't use it, because my first and my second perks are probably my best perks, so I tend to use them most. The third perk I would substitute Ghost for it, but I don't think you can swap it for the third one. I think it's the first, because I mean marathon's not too important as I don't sprint a lot. See, this is what I mean. In my opinion, this isn't really camping. This is sort of I like to call it defensive gameplay. But some people would count it as camping, but to be honest, I don't really think that is camping at all. I think camping has been sort of overlooked. I think it should be when you're in one room with a shotgun or an assault rifle or something, just looking at one door. That's my idea of camping. I don't tend to camp. But yeah, this is the good spot behind this tank here. Probably one of my favourite spots. My kill streaks are just 3, 4, 5, which I like to have quick kill streaks. Even though I do tend to go on, I get killed often, and then I'll go on to like a big, like I'll get killed twice in a row, and then I'll go on a big kill streak. That is tendally, so I wouldn't normally get 3 kills and die, and another 3 kills and die. I'll get killed like 3 or 4 times in a row, and then I'll get a big kill streak. But anyway, this is what I was on about earlier about with the I think it's called, yeah, the commando, which is rubbish with a sight, to be honest, with the red dot sight or whatever. Which is why As I said, I don't use them. Care packages, I tend to just lob them and then run away because I don't want to risk getting killed. So yeah, I will definitely be changing that because care packages really don't suit my style. I like to stay covered a lot. I like to so a lot of people have last stand on. I think it's last stand or final stand on. Yeah, last stand. And which is why I tend to aim to the legs more, because with this gun I think it's 3-shot kill or 4-shot kills in the legs, and I sort of burst fire with this gun unless they're sort of around about 20 meters away. Then I tend to just spray. But if they're like 50 meters away, I tend to burst fire, which is why I aim for the legs, because a lot of them fall straight to the legs, and people have fast reactions when they're in final stand. I mean, if someone has final stands, about 50% of the time I will get killed by them because I'm just reloading or something. I reload too often. See, this is the lag here that I was on about earlier. It'll do this for like 20 seconds odd. Not long. But it's just sort of frame skipping. This is what it's like with the dazzle when it skips a few frames. I think it might have sorted itself out now. Or not yet. But you can see I'm talking to my friend in the game here, which is why it keeps coming up at the side. The frame skipping must. Oh, I'll stop in a sec anyway. It definitely does stop. Might stop now. Yeah, I think it's stopped now. But my next match I will be recording is on Crisis, and I think that was 27-5, which is really really good for me. I don't tend to win the games because I take it slow towards the end of the games, especially because I don't want to risk any more deaths. Which doesn't mean camp. I still wouldn't camp, but because I mean you can still survive without camping, which is what I call again defensive gameplay, which is my favorite tactic. But yeah, probably my favorite kill streak out of the ones I've got at the moment would be UAV, and then it would be my least favorite is care package. If I can't remember what the other 5 kill streak is, but I'll definitely be equipping that, or unless I equip a helicopter or a higher kill streak. I'm not sure. But yeah, you need a lot of ammo with this gun because you do tend to run out early, especially with because I tend to see what I'm doing here as I sort of tend to shoot. I don't kill the person there. I think I picked up an UG here, or an AUG, whatever it's called, which I'm okay with because it's another one of those guns with a good sight and not too much recoil. So yeah, I will always use the FAMAS, well, virtually every time while recording on Black Ops. And I'll tend to give out tips on the maps and stuff when I'm by myself, especially. Yeah, I seem to be winning a lot of free-for-alls recently since I've started playing this game again because of my setup and stuff. So FAMAS is a beast. So leave a comment with your favourite gun, because I'd like to hear what other people think. I know a lot of people don't like the FAMAS because they think it's a bit overpowered. But definitely my favourite gun. But yeah, I don't seem to get a lot of headshots, as I said, because I aim at sort of around about the middle, the balls area. I seem to be a bit mean and shoot them in the balls. That's how I roll. Sort of coming to the end of the video here, but this is what I mean when I sort of I was looking for someone to kill here. Not many people were around and in this building, especially as it's a big map on free-for-all. I will mainly only been playing free-for-all. I may do a team deathmatch because I can play with my friends then. But I get pretty lucky at the end. You'll see what happens, but I think I get pretty lucky. So yeah, I always set up my claymores. Normally set up my claymores, should I say, at the stairs, or like in a corner or something. I don't normally set them up facing where I think the enemy will run. I face them up like against, so they'll run past and then blow up. If you know what I mean. You may not. But it's quite hard to explain. But anyway, so yeah, I just threw my care package out of the window, and can't be bothered to pick the ammo up. I don't normally pick it up unless it's something really good like dogs or something. Then I will try and pick it up. Something that'll be worth a death or worth a couple of deaths. Because normally I just throw it there for a decoy or something, and I'll see if anyone's looking at it. But this has pretty much come to the end of the video. I hope you have enjoyed it. This has been Black Ops Commentary. I'll be uploading more in the future. And thanks for watching.